The office is officially open. A lot of work to do today. Yeah, I get a lot of good reviews. A lot of people come by, and they don't. I always tell people you don't have to buy anything. You know what I mean? But if you want to stop and check it out, that's cool. And I usually get a good response. A lot of people are interested in like, how do you make it do this? And how do you make it do this? Other artists will come up and ask questions and how to get this done. I tell them, there's no secret, you know what I mean? That's what life is about, passing it on, If no one passed on any knowledge to the next person, then, man, things wouldn't work, right? So it's like, why not? Because even if someone takes my style or takes the methods that I use, we're still gonna have, the art piece is never gonna come out the same, you know what I mean? Just because we're two different people doing it, dropping a piece.
You got a son coming, I heard.
Yeah, next month. Little Zaire, that's his name. Yeah.
So he's coming in June?
In April. He's supposed to, that he can come right now. That's why I try to get fast and loading up, because I could get that call like the water's broke, you know what I mean? I got to get all this stuff rounded up and get back to the house. So that's why I'm always trying to get quick with it now, especially now,
So you got married
Yeah, last week.
That must have been cool.
Yeah, it was good. It was time, It was time, like we made it all legit, made it solid, true family.
What's your wife's name?
Oh, Maya Beckwith. I was gonna say her last name, but I have to get used to it. Maya Beckwith.
That's your last name?
That's my last name. Another Beckwith in the family. There was only 3 of us left. Yep, I'm building it up, artwork by artwork, That's what's cool, like, about this boardwalk, A lot of people are struggling, and they, I'm not where they're at night, They're in the alleyways, They're trying to find a place to sleep, and they come up on, like, little pieces like this. This guy gave me these, he's like, hey, I always see you doing art, and I found these in the trash, He gave me 3 of them. All he wanted was breakfast. So it's like, it's all recycled out here, to me. I mean, it's like you take and then you give. You take and you give out here, And so far, I haven't had any problems, just keeping to that code, you know what I mean? Respect everybody, regardless if he's drooling out of his mouth, drunk off his ass, you know what I mean? I still give him the courtesy to say, hey, how you doing, Treat him like he is someone, because a lot of people come out here, they look at Venice Beach as like, it's a bunch of crazy people running around drunk, yelling things, cursing, It is. There's no done it, but that's everywhere though, You go to any area, there's always some people running around.
You mind if we come back later and watch you paint?
Oh, not at all. Please come back by.